Hey, I got the idea to do a painting of Slash, who I've been following for a few years here, and did a little research, make sure I got the look right. Then I did a rough for a painting. You see I drew the design grid on afterwards just to kind of check things out. I made a couple little alterations. When I transferred it over, here it is, 14 by 18 board. I haven't put any darks down for him yet, but he's in there. I made little changes on the woman and stuff. And basically this is the burnt umber underpainting, so we're ready to rip. Okay, it looks pretty untidy at this point, but I finished the umber underpainting. I didn't video that, but now I've mixed up a color which is a sort of mother color. It's kind of a dirty color. Brighter colors will stand out against that later on. It's umber, ultramarine blue, and a little bit of cadmium yellow. And I used some wipeout techniques while the paint was wet. I took a rag and created certain paths and things, light areas. Here's a phase where a lot more of this mother color has been added and it's been darkened and lightened. Trying to smooth things out a bit. It may take more layers of paint to accomplish that. But a good bit's been covered, and basically what I'm doing in between is I blow dry it. This stuff is what's golden open acrylics. So they blend well and they dry rather quickly. So once his costume is in there, black, I mean this stuff looks dark now, but when the black's in there, it's not going to look so dark. So basically everything is sort of relative, and I don't have any, strict sort of plan for things. I'm allowing, basically making decisions as I go along on how to balance value and color and things like that. Essentially, the color scheme of this thing is going to be red versus green. So the purer colors are a final step that will go in. Probably the red will be the last thing that I put in, and that will help to bring certain things forward. Okay, it's coming along, just polishing things and controlling edges, color temperatures, things like that. It's funny, these iPhones, they correct photographs for you, and they're actually kind of correcting this in a way that doesn't really look like the original too much. But anyway, could be about halfway through, who knows. Okay, it's getting there more, and actually getting more of a likeness. Dealing with the edges, making things turn away. Usually when I make these videos of paintings, you don't really get the way it really looks because of the qualities of the camera until I do the scan at the end of the video and show it. So please keep that in mind. Okay, I get caught up with painting and forget to turn on the video camera. This is where we're at right now. I've done a lot of stuff, added a lot of heat into shadow areas, and of course not showing, well, there's some. Not getting a true picture here. See, even in the hat, there's warmth. And it basically makes the figure come forward. It's a fine enough detail, it doesn't stand out too much. But I basically started cool, painted toward warm. And you can go either way. You can paint cool to warm or warm to cool.